I figured out ChatGPT work, a super underrated feature, by the way. And it helped me not only plan and strategize my content, but it actually created content for me with just one conversation. No more just talking to ChatGPT and manually doing it. It will do it for you. So in this video, I'm gonna show you how to access ChatGPT work. What is the difference between ChatGPT's chat feature, work, and Codex? The prompt that I used to build out a content workflow. And at the end, I'm gonna show you a skill that I made that makes content by just giving it a video link. But first, how do you access it? If you go onto ChatGPT on your desktop, okay, on your desktop and mobile, you're gonna see chat, you're gonna see work, and you're gonna see an option of ChatGPT or Codex. Now, what is the difference? The difference is chat is going to be good for those one conversations, those like one, hey, let's brainstorm and let's do one thing at a time. Where work allows you to do multiple things with the apps that you have connected, aka the plugins, like Notion, like Gmail, like your calendar, Dropbox, all of those things, creates a website, does multiple things in one spot for just different tasks and knowledge base. Where you start to use Codex is where you want to develop an app, a feature. You become more into a build and a developer mode when you use Codex. If you want to go from a task and keep it local and knowledge based, you probably want to stay into ChatGPT work. So let's put it to work. I'm going to use the voice feature to see if it could build a content workflow for me. This is for those who need to create a repeatable system to take an idea and turn it into a published post. But we're not going to rely on ChatGPT's memory. We're going to connect some apps. Watch this. I need you to do me this solid, okay? I want you to analyze my Notion, my Gmail, any type of transcripts for content that I have and content ideas, and build me a repeatable weekly content workflow that takes me from an idea to a published post. Create SOPs, checklists, and a weekly schedule based off everything that I told you.
Okay, I'll sort through that and shape it into a workflow.
This voice feature is that it can actually do work for you, not just have the conversation back and forth, because that's what was happening before. And the conversation back and forth is great from I need a brainstorming buddy, but I need you to do something. You can see off top right here that, okay, look, it's picking up different sources, right? So transcript to content, the vacation's a real test. So things from my Notion, it grabs stuff from my Gmail and it's grabbing stuff from my Google Drive. So there's no brainstorming, right? This is going straight from the stuff that I already have. So there are apps, there are software that you already have that has a whole bunch of your thoughts, your ideas, your Zoom meetings, your Google meetings. And if you were to just connect it, then it's going to figure out what to do. All right, we told it what to do. Now let's see the results. And I added an extra bonus. With ChatGPT work, you can now create websites and landing pages. So for this example, I told it to make a website. So let's see.
I've saved the workflow as a reusable document and I'm building it into a usable site.
Thank you. Where's the document hosted?
Let me check the location. It's saved there as the weekly content operating system.
It went through everything and created a weekly content operating system. Look, it says 1 anchor recording, 3 to 5 short clips, 1 carousel text post, 1 newsletter section or full newsletter, 3 to 5 quote conversations or community posts, an optional offer-led post where there's a relevant product, event, sponsor, or partnership. And it breaks down the content workflow, the operating rules. Here's SOP 1, SOP 2, SOP 3. Like, recommended weekly schedule. It gave me every single thing based off what I talked about. And it gave me the sources. You know what I mean? Now it made me a website. So 1 anchor, a week of assets. Starts the workflow. The aim, not make more. Create enough approved inventory that publishing continues through a busy or travel week. It gives me my content engine. And this is all done by ChatGPT. This was one prompt. It going through my Notion and my Gmail. And it came up with a whole content production line. This is nice. This is very nice. Idea bank audience signal. Choose 1 weekly anchor. Brief hook and visual. Record once. Ooh, this is nice. 7 rules that protect the work. The anchor is inventory, separate idea, message, and format. Start with proof or tension. 1 to 10, what do you think about this? Oh, there's more. Jesus, there's more. Hold on. Oh, okay. Review. This is, yeah, I like this. And then source, and then, oh, it could take me to my Notion. Oh, yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like this. I like this. Okay, so that was the first example of ChatGPT work. 1 to 10, what do you think about that workflow? But can it make content? And yes, I'm giving you that prompt. I want you to actually paste it right now and tell me what you think about that workflow. I thought that was good, but I really wanted to test out how good ChatGPT work was. So I wanted to see if it could create content from just a YouTube link. So I'm starting to get more into Instagram carousels. So for this test, I wanted to take the YouTube link, have ChatGPT work, take screenshots, turn it into quotes, as well as create video clips that has that quote inside of it, me actually saying that quote. And this was the process. Are you able, if I gave you a YouTube link, to take screenshots from that, like intriguing screenshots from that YouTube video, and create quote cards from it so I can turn it into a carousel?
I'll check that and see what we can pull from the video for quote cards. And share the link, and I'll shape a set of quote card concepts from it. Strong visuals, captions, and slide order.
Could I give you an example of what kind of look that I want?
Yeah, describe the style you're after. Fonts, colors, mood, and any examples you like, and I'll use that as the design target.
Now, I didn't leave it up to ChatGPT to come up with the style. I gave it this example so it could get the inspiration. Oh, that's not that bad. I'm not a fan of the screenshot, but the fact that it just did that, okay. Now, it came out decent, but not quite there, so let me give it another inspiration. If you go on my screen, on my Instagram, there's one that I did with Diary of a CEO podcast. Keeps it kind of simple, but there's parts that are bold. Let's try to do it that way.
Got it. I'll match that feel, but keep it cleaner.
Hold on. I didn't know I was going to like it in black and white. I really like it in black and white. Don't forget, we still have to add my name to it. My name is gone now. But I like this.
I'll take a look. Black and white is the right direction.
We got the quote, it's fire. Now the next task is to find the actual part of that video that I set it so it could be part of the carousel. When we're doing these quotes, can we actually chop up that part of the video so it, in my carousel, I can have the quote and then I can have the part where I actually said that? I could do that in Claude Code, or I can do that with some of these other AI tools. So it just depends on what you're trying to do, because there's not a tool necessarily that could do all of it just yet, but us being understanding of what is my vision. Yes. And not being so overwhelmed and FOMO of like, oh, new tool, let me go get that, let me try that. And so then you don't even know what to do in totality. That's fire!
Yes, that one hits.
Yeah, ChatGPT couldn't do this before. Now, disclaimer, I am using a paid version of ChatGPT to use ChatGPT work. This could be used on the Pro or Max plan. Now, my question to you is, what did you think about the new feature ChatGPT Work? Drop that in the comments, and all the prompts and tools are going to be in the description and a QR code. And if you need more help in your ChatGPT journey, I got you.